Hi guys, welcome to VTM. I'm so excited to start part 2 of this intro. I am very excited and I'm very thankful to everybody who has watched part 1. I don't know how else to say this, that I'm very happy that you guys enjoyed part 1, and everybody who has watched it so far, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to get more than 7 views, and you guys have gone above and beyond to watch my video. Thank you again to everybody who has watched it so far. So now, before we get started with our video, let's do our intro. I might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm my own cup of tea. So if you don't like me, please go ahead and click that red, button in your screen, and you can exit out of here really quick. You don't have to see me, you don't have to agree with me, but if you give me a chance, I will teach you something, or you will learn something, or we will learn together. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into the video. So the first part, we did question 1 through 10. This is going to be 11 through 20 or 19. Question 11 says, give us 3 reasons why we should subscribe to your channel. So you guys are definitely going to have fun. I know last video was very serious, but again, like I said, we're going to try to make it a little bit more fun this time around. The other thing is, you guys are going to get to know me and gonna learn with me and gonna go through the process of learning certain things, because I know certain things, but I know that I'm not perfect and there's definitely a few stuff that I have to learn. So by me saying that, I hope you guys stay. That's 2. The third one would definitely be that I'm a very creative person, and you guys are gonna enjoy watching me through all of the things that I love doing, whether that's makeup, being creative in designing my own clothing. I have a special video that I want to take out. I know with the crazy stuff with the coronavirus, everybody's like freaking out, but I'm seeing this as an opportunity for me to like be focused on this YouTube channel and try to create as much content as I can. Video ideas that I have is to have you guys come with me and go through the process of me making my own birthday outfit. So I have a special video coming out. Certain things with fabric, I can't go shopping for that, so I might have to order online. So that's gonna be fun. So you guys are gonna get to know me through that. Also, not only that, but life itself and how my health is doing, how I'm doing. So yeah, you guys, those are the 3 reasons why I think you guys should subscribe, because you guys are definitely gonna have fun, gonna learn with me, and gonna get to know me. Question 12 says, what channel on YouTube is yours more likely to be like? To be honest, I don't think there's a YouTube channel out here in YouTube that is like mine. Again, like I said, this YouTube channel is for you guys to get to know me and for me to have kind of like a therapy session. We all need that, especially in times like this when, everything's so serious and everything seems so scary. We need, to take a breath and relax, and everything's gonna be okay. And for me to be able to help you guys get through situations like this, that's what I want to be here for. There's definitely gonna be, again, like I said, fun things and videos that are gonna make you laugh and you guys are gonna find them hilarious, but at the same time, it's I want it to be educational and for you guys to learn through them. So and I also don't think that there's anybody on YouTube who has the same experience as I do. Me personally, I am a Latino man. I come from a very large family. I am Christian. I am part of the LGBTQ community. I am a DACA recipient. There's all these things that influence who I am today, and even me going through, the GPS syndrome and still having this long process of me getting my health to 100%, which is still a long way to go, but I'm gonna get through it, and I want you guys to come into this journey. And I truly have not seen a channel that embodies everything. Question 13 says, what is your favorite thing about the YouTube community? For me, my favorite thing about the YouTube community would be the aspect of learning. So the thing I love about this is that you can literally go on YouTube and search, how to sew a button or how to edit your first YouTube video. Literally, those are things that I love because, back in the day, people used to have to go through to school to learn those kinds of things, or we'd have to find a friend who knew those things. And through YouTube, you can literally sit anywhere in the world. As long as you have, Wi-Fi or you have a cell phone, you can do that anywhere, even in a bus, even like, while you're sitting for lunch or on your 10-minute break. You can literally learn anything within those 10 minutes to 5 minutes. So I find that very interesting. Also, the aspect that you can, make friends from across the world and people can communicate that way is just an awesome aspect of this community. Also, diversity. I mean, we've seen how many different kinds of people have been here on YouTube, and they keep coming. And, I would love to be one of them. And I would love for me to, to share that with you guys. And people who are out there and who can, relate to me, that's perfect. Question 14 says, your least favorite thing about the YouTube community? The drama. To be honest, I feel like people are very, very, very petty. And for me, it's like I have way too many things to be worried about than somebody talking behind my back or saying little things like that. I am a very direct person, like I said in the first video, and I hate excuses and I hate all of those little petty things that people do. So, if you don't like me, simple as that. You don't have to see me, you don't have to talk to me. I'm fine with it. Trust me. There has been many people that I have cut from my life because they don't deserve my time and they don't deserve any of my attention. So again, like I said, you don't have to like me and you don't have to be my best friend. But if we can be, adults and talk to each other or say hi, that's fine. We don't have to be like besties, okay? So yeah, that's what my least favorite thing about the YouTube community would be the drama. Question 15 says, what do you think you could bring to the YouTube community that isn't already there? I think myself. I have a very distinct point of view, and I have opinions about everything and anything that you can think of. I don't usually get involved in politics, but I do have my opinions in politics, and I would like to share some of those because they do affect me, and I feel like since I don't have, a chance to vote or do things like that, I feel like I can still share my opinions, and that's something that I think that I could bring to YouTube. I feel like, a lot of people think that because, you're a dreamer or you're a DACA recipient, you don't go through similar stuff that they go through. Sorry, sweetie, we do go through a lot of things that you go through, like for me, example, I lost my wallet about, 2 months ago, the beginning of the year, literally. Within a week of 2020, I lost my wallet. No, I didn't lose that. Somebody stole my wallet, and now I have to go through all this whole long process that it's insane. And a lot of people think like just because you're a dreamer you get to do all of these things for free, but no, it's twice as hard for us. So I think I could bring that aspect of what that experience of being a dreamer and a DACA recipient and an immigrant, an LGBTQ community member, a Christian, Mexican, gay man, and, coming from a large family. I think my experience itself is different from somebody who might be in the same class as me and who can check every little single box that I just mentioned. Our experiences are totally different. So that's what I think I can bring to the YouTube community that isn't already there. My experience itself. Question 16 is, what are 3 things that we should know about you? Number 1, I am a very honest person. And that can be a good thing and that can also be a bad thing because sometimes I say things without thinking. But I think that's, I would rather somebody tell me the truth and be honest with me than somebody lie to me. I don't know about you, but that's me. Number 2 is I hate excuses and I hate, empty promises. The number 1 thing that bugs me is, I hate putting excuses for myself and I hate putting excuses for other people. So that's how I see it sometimes. If I have to make excuses for you and I have to make excuses for myself, then I'm doing something wrong, obviously. I shouldn't be doing that for anybody, not even myself. So that's why I hate them. And number three would be I can be your best friend, but I can also be your worst enemy. So, I tell everybody whenever I meet them, I would give you three chances, but at the third one, I'm like, bye. Bye, sweetie. No, I can't handle that. I I'm a very patient person, but my patience has a limit, and that limit is three. And you know, I tell everybody once is fine. Two is a mistake. Three is a pattern, and I'm not trying to do that, no sweetie, because I'm not trying to deal with any of that. Question 17 says, what do you think would be the hardest about becoming a YouTuber? I think the hardest thing will be trying to fit this brand new thing into my schedule. Right now, it's good because, I have 2 weeks off of work and school, yes, I have work from school, but that I can manage in a day. So I have pretty much, the whole entire rest of my week to do this and to do other stuff that I would like to do. But, in a typical day or a typical week when I'm like working 40 hours a week and I'm going to school and I'm trying to finish like everything else, sometimes there's not enough time for me. So having to work this into my daily activities or my weekly activities, and then on top of that, my health stuff, it's going to be a little bit challenging, but I'm going to try to do my best. Question 18 says, what do you think would be the most rewarding thing? Like I said at the beginning of the video, when my friend told me that he felt touched and he got a little bit emotional and he could relate to me in some aspect, that for me literally gave me life. And it reassured me why I started this YouTube channel. And I felt happy. And I was like, that is my goal. For anybody who feels out there like they're going through it alone, you're not alone. We all go through it. Sometimes we don't share it because we feel like we can't, or we feel like if we show it, we're showing our weakness. But we all feel that same way. So that's the most rewarding thing for me. As long as I can see that you guys are enjoying the videos and are, relating to me. And I think the other thing would be that if you can find somebody through this YouTube channel in the comment section, which I have heard so many stories from, finding a friend, that you can talk to, in a personal level that you don't usually talk to anybody else with, like, that's perfect. I've done my job. I've done what I set out for me to do and for me to do with this channel. So that would be amazing. And I hope that, if you're out there and you feel like you're alone and you can't count on anybody, you can count on me. I'm here. Question 19 says, do you see yourself being on YouTube for a long time? I do. And I hope you guys will allow me to be here on YouTube for a long time. Again, like I said, I have so many things that I would like to do in this YouTube channel. Not only about, mental health and health itself, but life, my lifestyle, the things that I enjoy to do, whether that's dancing, makeup, fashion, designing, all those crazy things, I want to share with you guys. So if you guys can allow me to do that, I would really appreciate it. And if you guys do that, then I can feel like I have the courage to do all of those things. The last question is number 20, and it says, do you have any tips for anybody who's starting their YouTube channel? Yes. I'm a perfectionist myself, and I like to put my best foot forward or my best work. I like to leave a good impression. So for me, although a lot of people say like you can start with your, your phone camera or without any lights or anything, you can just start with that really simple. You can. I'm not saying that's wrong, but for me, like I said, I'm a perfectionist and I like to put my best work forward. So I did go out and bought my lights, and I did buy a tripod. I am starting with my, this is my phone that I'm filming with, but I did put a little bit of work into my stuff, and I wanted to have a really nice setup, a little nice background with my flowers and things like that, and the lights, and that for me made me happy. And I also did a lot of research of what a good YouTube channel name was, successful YouTube channel does, all these things. I had to go through, learning Final Cut Pro, or not Final Cut, but Premiere Pro and After Effects and all these things that I had to learn within a week. Because last week I had the worst week of my life trying to like render the first video and get the color right. It was terrible, you guys. Terrible. I literally was about to like pull out my hair, but I managed to get through it. So make sure you guys know that it's going to be a lot of work, because for me it was a lot of work. Learning all these programs and learning how to edit, it was a little bit challenging, but I got through it. So, just know that it's going to be hard, and then it's going to get a little bit easier. And then you guys are going to fall into a habit where it's like, it'll just be like a breeze through get through. I'm not saying it's going to be like, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3. No, of course there's going to be things that you guys have to do, but it's going to be easier. So just make sure you guys, do your research and, try to edit like a few stuff and, learn a few programs, the programs that you might be using. Like for me, I love using, Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop. So I was familiar with that. But learning Premiere Pro and After Effects was a little bit challenging. So just make sure you guys are aware of that, and you guys, take the time to really study what a successful YouTube channel is. So yeah, that would be my advice for anybody who's starting a YouTube channel. So this is another video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and the notification button so you guys know when I'm uploading. I will be taking out a new video next Thursday. This is going to be hopefully a video with 2 of my best friends from elementary school, and we're going to have a blast. So make sure to stay tuned. Bye!